Welcome in, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome in, guys. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. Hope everybody's doing great. So, Capricorn, this is going to be your mid-month general love reading for mid-April to end of April. Time is fluid, though, so if you're drawn in by the title, don't be dissuaded by the timestamp on it. That being said, it's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any placement in Capricorn. As well, if you haven't checked out your longer monthly read, I pull a lot of oracle cards in your monthly, so feel free to check that out if you haven't. Could be some other messages there for you. As always, guys, general read, cross watchers, feel free to swap energies. We're going to take a look first, Capricorn, at how you are currently feeling about this person. That way it kind of gives you an idea whether or not, if you're resonating with that or not, whether or not this is your reading. So let's dive on in here. So spirit angels and guides, please show me how Capricorn is currently feeling about the person on their mind in love here. Who's this person? How is Capricorn feeling? Could be distance involved for some of you. That Two of Wands. Some of you might be thinking about traveling, taking a small trip. Yeah, look at that. We got the Wheel of Fortune coming out next. Eight of Wands. For some of you, maybe you met somebody on a trip recently and you're wanting to maybe reach out to this person now that you're home. You might be thinking about whether or not you should do that or not. I feel like you should, because you might regret not making a move here. So yeah, we have Five of Cups, Three of Cups. So I do feel like you want to spend some time together with this person. You want to see them, and I feel like you don't want to necessarily have any regrets about holding back or, not making a move. But I feel like you need to get out of your head here about this situation or this person here, Capricorn. Again, I feel like maybe for some of you, you might be a little bit hesitant, like I don't really know what the future holds here with this situation or this person. So there could be, a little bit of fear or a little bit of uneasiness. That might there might be some fears here, or like getting out of your comfort zone. So I feel like you've been thinking about this for a while, either reaching out to this person or spending some time with them. And again, I feel like at the end of the day, this is kind of like what you need to really be concerned about here, because again, I don't know, I'm a big believer in, like, I'd rather like throw all my cards on the table than, walk away and have any regrets here about not giving this situation or this person a chance, or not really getting to know this person and seeing where things can go. Can this develop into your Ten of Cups? I don't know. But if you don't take the opportunity here, Capricorn, you're not going to know, right? So let's see how this person's feeling about you. How does this person feel about Capricorn? This person that Capricorn's thinking about. How does this person currently feel about Capricorn? How's this person feeling? All right. A lot of passion here. This person wants to have a reset button here with that Ace of Wands. A lot of physical attraction between you and them. It could have started out that way as well. I get some more cards on how this person feels about Capricorn. All right. So we have Hierophant, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Cards have been really jumpy this afternoon. They were a little bit quieter this morning, but right now it's afternoon where I am. All right, this person kind of wants to know where you're at here. So for some of you, this person, they don't necessarily want, if this started out as something casual, this person is wanting something a little bit more long-term here with you, Capricorn. I feel like this person, it's like, this person wants to know if you actually like see the value in being in a long-term relationship with them. They want some truth around that. So if you've been dating this person for a while, or if you are in the energy of determining whether or not you want to really dive in with both feet. And I feel like, I could be talking to both scenarios here. This started out as a physical thing, like something casual. I feel like, this person wants to know that you actually see them as the Queen of Pentacles here. Like, are you seeing this person's value? Are you seeing the value of being in a relationship with them? They want to know that. I feel like that's something that you and this person have not talked about. And I don't know, maybe it's too early for some of you if this is somebody that you just brand new maybe met here, Capricorn. But I feel like at the end of the day here, you don't also want to have any regrets about not taking an opportunity. So, but yeah, needs to be a truthful conversation here about, expectations, feelings. Like, I feel like both of you are kind of marrying each other, but nobody's really saying anything here. I feel like you have something to say here with that Eight of Wands. Again, you don't want to have any regrets about not taking an opportunity to see where things can go, or like, can we actually move into something a little bit more serious? But this person needs to know, that you value them, that you see the worth in them, that you are going to nurture this connection. And right now, they don't know, they don't really know where your head's at here, Capricorn. So I feel like before they need to see some change here, some growth in this relationship. So whether you've just been dating this person for a little while or you haven't even got out of the gate yet, there's got to be some expression of feelings here. Otherwise, I feel like that's what stalled things in the past. So if this is a repeat cycle with somebody, there was no emotions that were openly discussed. And that could definitely be, again, like, do you have regrets here about making some mistakes in the past here, Capricorn, about not seizing the day or not taking the opportunity, not shooting your shot here at this person? And you might feel like, is it too late now? Can I, win back this person's love and or their trust? I want to say you definitely can. So I feel like you just need to be honest about it. You need to be honest and you need to open up to this person about how you actually feel about them. So a little bit of vulnerability is required here on your part here. So I feel like you definitely need to open up to this person and express your feelings here. Otherwise, I feel like you may definitely miss out on an opportunity here. And, I feel like that's really your worst fear here, Capricorn. So I feel like, on one hand, that is your fear that you're going to regret not taking the opportunity. And then on the other hand, it's like, you're almost as well, that fear is almost holding you back as well as expressing your honest, open feelings about this person. So again, I feel like you need to kind of like take that leap of faith here, take a risk. Otherwise, yeah, you are gonna, be in that Five of Cups. So let's see if this person's gonna take any action towards you mid-April, end of April. Actions is this person gonna take towards Capricorn? All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, Page of Swords, a lot of page energy. There could be an age difference for some of you. Be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, I feel like this person's like, okay, like, are you gonna put in some time and effort here? I feel like this person is going to, reach out to you. I feel like they are, making a choice here to like show up with love or show you that they care about you here, Capricorn. By sending you messages. you know, I feel like this person does really want to, see where things go. They're willing to put in the time and the effort. I feel like this person, again, is highly attracted to you. There's a lot of attraction between you and this person, a special connection. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lover's card coming out. So I feel like, this was a destined connection. You and this person were meant to meet each other. Definitely some lessons here. We have the Hierophant coming out as well. Things that you had to learn about yourself or fears that you had to overcome, and same for this person, possibly Capricorn. But at the end of the day, this person wants to know, like, hey, are you only really concerned about yourself, or like, are you actually going to put in some time and effort here and show me that, you want to be with me? So, yeah, I feel like this person is going to, make some sort of effort here to let you know, send you some sort of message that they are thinking about you, and they are showing up for you, I feel. So, what are you going to do with that? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like, it's clear in the past. I feel like, you definitely might have been dealing with your own heartache, or, um, you might equate love with loss. So there might be some fear around opening up or being vulnerable. So I feel like maybe in the past, feelings and that kind of stuff maybe overwhelmed you. You didn't, deal with the pain in your heart from a previous situation. So I feel like for some of you, that is overwhelming. So again, take it how it resonates here, but let's see if you're going to take any action. Is Capricorn going to take any action towards this person? All right, so you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you are open to coming together and collaborating with this person. You feel this connection as well, Capricorn, with that Six of Cups. Anything else? Five of Pentacles. All right, I feel like other options or other people. So you may have, passed by on this opportunity being with this person in the past because, the grass looked greener on the other side. Somebody was giving you a lot of love and attention. I feel like for some of you could have definitely been, dating more than one person and or, exploring your options. But I feel like this person has never really wavered in their conviction and their feelings for you. And I feel like you are seeing that now. Maybe you didn't see that in the past. Like this person, nourishes you, makes you feel good, makes you feel loved, shows up for you, is there for you, doesn't play games with you. And again, I feel like what from the other people you've seen and or maybe like texted with, or if you were like online dating with other people, nobody has really made you feel the same way as this person. I feel like that's where this Five of Cups is coming from. Capricorn, everything else you've seen has been disappointing or not turned out in your favor. So, I feel like this time around, I feel like, you know, do you want this person to show up? Are you tired of being by yourself? I feel like you're tired of being by yourself. I feel like you're tired of, exploring other opportunities that have not been, fruitful or gone in your favor, or things have fallen apart, or things weren't as good as they seemed. So I'm kind of getting, you know, you meet somebody, you've been texting with them online for a bit, and then you meet them in person, and like, their picture on, Bumble is like 20 years out of date. Like it's that kind of feeling here that I'm getting off this Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So again, I feel like from what you've seen out there, nothing compares to the connection that you have with this person. And perhaps in the past, you made a poor decision to go down another road that wasn't fruitful, that wasn't fulfilling, that didn't make you feel like the way that this person makes you feel. So I like this because I feel like you are realizing what this person actually means to you. And I feel like this time you want to make sure that this person knows that you want to come together. You want to see where things go. You also feel this, strong connection to them. And you actually appreciate them this time round, I feel. Yeah, but it's going to require some strength, right? You may need to swallow your pride a little bit and kind of take some accountability for the, decisions that you made in the past, or like the chaos and confusion that you created in this situation. by possibly, kind of playing the field or playing games, inadvertently. So I feel like that might be the hard part here for you, is to actually overcome your pride here and accept that you made a poor decision in the past. I feel like you did, but did you communicate it to this person? Are you communicating that you see this person's value and worth and that you appreciate them and that appreciate this connection and, you feel the same way about them as they do about you? I feel like that has been lacking, and I feel like that's because of, pride or like not wanting to admit that you made a mistake, right? But I feel like you really do, care about this person, Capricorn. You really do have a lot of love in your heart for this person. So I want to say seize the day. Seize the day, Capricorn. Take that chance. Yeah, take that chance, I want to say. So let's get some messages from this person, see if there's something that you may not know already. Or these may be messages that you might want to say. I am asking for messages from this person's higher self to you, something you don't know, but it's not always the way it plays out. But let's see what comes out. Messages to Capricorn here, something that Capricorn may not know. All right, we have, I know I was a distraction from your pain. So definitely you and this person could have both been going through some tough things in your life when you met. I wish things could be different. Yeah. So I feel like you wish that you made a better choice in the past here, Capricorn, where this person's concerned. It was my fault, but I blamed you. We both know I am not the one for you. So there could have definitely been some self-sabotage in that energy. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I bury myself in work to forget you. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, I want to say, you know what, Capricorn, I feel like, nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you don't go for it, you don't want to have any regrets. I'm so attracted to you. So I want to say take a leap of faith here. Take a leap of faith here, Capricorn. Right? What do you got to lose? Really? I don't feel like you do. You have everything to gain. So there is a quote that I saw online, and basically that's what it says. Instead of focusing on what you have to lose, focus on what it is that you have to gain by taking this opportunity to let your feelings be known and to take a leap of faith towards love. All right, guys, I'm going to end it there. That being said here, guys, if it did resonate, if you could let me know by hitting the like button, making a comment. I'd love to hear from you. As always, take care of yourselves, follow your heart, and I'll see you in your next reading.